Am I right? They're not frightened of being wrong. Now, I don't mean to say that being wrong is the same thing as being creative. What we do know is, if you're not prepared to be wrong, you'll never come up with anything original. If you're not prepared to be wrong. And by the time they get to be adults, most kids have lost that capacity. They have become frightened of being wrong. And we run our companies this, by the way. We stigmatize mistakes. And we're now running national education systems where mistakes are the worst thing you can make. And the result is that we are educating people out of their creative capacities. Picasso once said this. He said that all children are born artists.
If you want to understand why most people never become rich and how you can avoid that fate, then make sure to watch till the very end. Let's start with the basics, traditional education.
One of the most important messages I have for entrepreneurs is that failure should inspire you to get smarter. And unfortunately, our school system says if you fail, you're stupid. That is not true. You know, we learn from our mistakes. Mistakes are opportunities to get smarter, be humble, and take a look at something.
From a young age, we're told that getting good grades, going to college, and getting a secure job is the surest path to success. But what if I told you that this path is more of an illusion than a guarantee? The traditional education system was designed during the Industrial Revolution to create workers, not entrepreneurs or investors. This system values compliance and memorization over creativity and critical thinking. Additionally, the financial burden of higher education is immense, with tuition fees and student loans creating a long-term impact of debt. For example, the average student loan debt can take decades to pay off, restricting financial freedom. Moreover, there is an opportunity cost to spending 4 years in college. Young people could be using that time to start a business, invest, or gain real-world experience instead. Let's talk about the job market. Many believe that landing a high-paying job is the key to wealth, but the reality is quite different.
Organizational structures and processes, and it manifests into a place that becomes too difficult and too political to get any damn thing done, which leads to great people quitting good jobs.
The job market is often oversaturated with graduates, making it harder to find well-paying positions. For instance, popular majors like business and engineering see a high number of graduates each year, leading to intense competition. Furthermore, jobs typically have an income ceiling, meaning there's a maximum earning potential that you can't surpass. Comparing this to the unlimited potential of entrepreneurship or investing, it becomes clear why many employees never accumulate significant wealth. Schools teach us how to be good employees, but not how to manage money or build wealth. Financial literacy, which includes basic concepts like budgeting, saving, and avoiding debt, is rarely emphasized.
And I know the game of the rich. The game the bankers and the rich play is different than what they teach you in school. And that's the story of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. You know, my Poor Dad, PhD, stands for poor, helpless, and desperate. They don't know anything about money. And they're teaching our kids. I'm sitting in this classroom, and my MBA accounting teacher doesn't know accounting. And I'm going nuts. I'm not an accountant, but I knew he wasn't an accountant also. So I took him on. I said, are you an accountant? He goes, I have a master's in accountancy. I said, that's not the question. Are you an accountant? I have a master's in accountancy. I said, you're a fake. You don't know what you're talking about. And to this day, when I listen to what people are teaching kids about accountancy, it's bad accountancy. They count anything of value as an asset. They count your car as an asset, your house as an asset, when it's really taking money from your pocket. Your retirement plan, guess what? It's a liability. It's taking money from your pocket every month. And whose pocket does it go to? Wall Street. Assets put money in your pocket. Liabilities take money from your pocket. An asset is a noun, like a house. Cash flow is a verb. So to understand if it's an asset or liability, it takes a noun plus verb. So if the cash is flowing out of your pocket, it's a liability. If the cash is flowing into your pocket, it's an asset. So I own 7,000 rental properties. Those are assets. Every month, the cash flows in.
Taking control of your financial education through books, online courses, and mentors is essential. Debt is one of the biggest traps that prevent people from becoming rich. It's like a ball and chain that keeps you from moving forward. Understanding how interest works is crucial because it can cause debt to grow over time. For example, carrying a credit card balance can result in paying far more than the original purchase price due to high interest rates. Strategies for managing and eliminating debt include debt consolidation, budgeting, and living below your means. Investing is a key component of building wealth. It's not enough to just save money. You need to make your money work for you. The power of compound interest, where you earn interest on your interest, allows investments to grow exponentially over time. There are various investment options available, such as stocks, bonds, real estate, mutual funds, and ETFs. It's important to educate yourself continuously about investing to make informed decisions. But don't be in a hurry. Invest, pursue your goals, and prepare for a successful future. We will be here on the Money is a Myth channel.
I don't even care about money. I make a lot of money because I understand the system. I would never go to school, get a job, work hard, save money, get out of debt, buy a house, and invest in the stock market. I do everything exactly opposite.
What do you do? What should a Romanian that he's been fighting for communism to survive, and now he's into transition and doesn't understand this about capital?
Well, everything is the opposite of what they're teaching you in school. I wouldn't go to school.
And what would you do?
I would study money. I understand.
Yes, because they don't teach money in schools.
Correct.